In our book, If You Love Me, Show Me, I estimated that I knew Judy probably about 10% of her.
Well, 8 hours is sleeping, 8 hours is working, and then comes the practical doing life stuff. So not far off.
In this video, Judy's telling what she's learned about me in 30 years of marriage. Of course, they'll all be good things.
Of course.
The falling in love part's great, but sooner or later we've got to hang our socks on the same line. I'd like to ask you a question. What things have you learned over the more than 30 years of living with me about me and how you can live with me more easily?
Well, when we first got married, I had a Cinderella, oh, I'm going to live happily ever after and everything's going to be wonderful.
Well, isn't that what happened?
With slight tweaks.
Oh.
There were one or two tweaks.
Surely not. Oh no! And I thought everything was going so well.
Well, you've got to take into consideration the fact that we have different upbringings, different experiences of life in general.
We do.
And every experience that you live through is going to temper your behavior one way or another.
Okay, but what?
You tend to break things. So I've got to be quite careful about stuff that I had to change my values on what was important as far as stuff was concerned.
Guys, this is really not going very well.
You had some very strong opinions on what was, for example, animals. You did not like dogs to be in the house.
No.
I had grown up with dogs in the house, and that was an adjustment that I found really, really hard.
Don't like fleas.
Because I had to choose what was more important. Do I care about this person enough to adjust my behavior to accommodate who he is? Or am I going to just say, well, I want my way and not live with him?
Okay, what are the things?
You always stay up a lot later than I do,
Okay.
which I have actually...
About an hour later.
But looking on the positive side of it, because there is always in fact, I should have perhaps started with that.
Look out, boys. Here comes the man.
You definitely make an effort to make the home a very welcoming place.
Oh, good.
You will make an effort to make sure that things are clean and tidy. That is something that I really appreciate. I work outside of the home a lot.
Okay.
So therefore, often when I get home, I'm tired. Very often, when I get home, there's a meal waiting for me, and that's real special.
Okay, there we go. Being willing to continually learn about each other makes for a very strong marriage. So there you have it. With that in mind, I'll try my best to continue watching the home front, and I'll try to stop breaking things. But flea bags are outside on the farm.
Well, some concessions must be made, and next week, no doubt, I'll learn about all the allowances you have to make for me.
Thanks for joining us. God bless and see you then.